Hi everyone, and welcome to another video. I wasn't going to make this one, but I thought it was necessary to share it with you. This is a little wooden monitor stand box shelf thing. You could put a monitor on it. We're not using it as a monitor stand, we're just using it as an addition to the back of a desk. And it's really good. It's really heavy, it looks lovely, and it's ever so solid. It even comes complete with screws, which is obviously ideal rather than trying to stick it together yourself. Very easy to assemble, and the end result was far better than I thought it was going to be. I really didn't anticipate making this video at all, but this is worth sharing with you. This item was purely bought just to serve a basic purpose, just to create some more space and some usability to a desk area. Well, this is how it came. I'm sorry this is a little bit back to front, but as I said, I didn't anticipate making this video. The instructions are clear, as you can see, and easy to follow. Quite basic, quite simple. The packaging was really excellent. Bear in mind it's chipboard covered with a sort of sticky material to make it look like oak. They protected this one very well indeed. Lots of polystyrene, and these are the corners just to protect the bits of wood. So even though it came from a cheap manufacturer, to be honest with you, I can't grumble. It came perfect, and it even came with a screwdriver. Unbelievable, for just over 20 quid, and it really is good. Honestly guys, when you find that you hold this, it's really solid. It's heavy, so it gives you this sort of solidity sort of feel about it. It looks nice. They do other sort of colour variants of this one, but this is the one we picked. It's nice. Okay, now this is obviously me now pretending how I put it together. Now that's not strictly true. My wife put it together and she showed it to me and said, you've got to share this with everyone, and so that's what I'm doing now. It's a great little thing. I know I keep going on about it, but definitely worth a look at. And if you need something that's solid, just to create extra shelf space on top of a desk or some sort of unit, then these are the ideal sort of things to look at. And here you can see the different angles to show you a different aspect of what the thing looks like. The top of the shelf has a backing, so things won't slide off the back, and of course it's got the side so it can't go either side. The very lowest point of it and the first shelf doesn't have a backing, so bear that in mind obviously when you're putting things in it, because you might lose them at the other side. We don't have that issue because we'll have a wall behind it. Here I am putting my 15-inch MacBook Pro underneath it, so that fits really nice even with a cover on there. So it gives you an idea of the size and sort of dimensions. I'm now going to proceed to start putting other things in it, but as you can see, it will fit most things. Bits of paper or anything you fancy, so obviously you can read between the lines here and decide what you want to use it for. I'm not naive to think I'm not naive enough to think there aren't any shortcomings with this. For example, when you screw the screws in, they don't go completely flush to the sides, as you probably noticed in the video earlier, or indeed it's not made of solid wood. It's this sort of prefabricated sort of stuff with a sticky sort of wooden effect on top of it. But you get the idea though. It's pretty good, and for just over 20 quid it's a no-brainer sort of thing, and it suited our need. As you can see, you can put anything on it. You can put a cup of coffee, or indeed a Nikon camera, as I've put there, and some art gear, or indeed maybe a nice looking ornament. Would we recommend the item? Well, for us, most certainly yes. It suited our needs, but you need to establish whether or not you think it will suit your needs. £23.99, not ultra cheap, not expensive, but it fitted the gap we needed to fill.